una cosita, yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía, quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré, mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer, yo quiero estar contigo.
A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We bring you sport moments of your life. I feel like shouting hooray, but let me not just shout. Asking Radio is 3 years old today. That is broadcasting on terrestrial radio. We are 3 years old today, and it's worth celebrating. Being 24 hours on air non-stop, it's no mean feat. So we celebrate Asking Radio today. And while we'll also be discussing sport today, when you call in, you also call in and tell us about your feelings about Asking Radio. That is what Asking Radio has done for you. What are those things that you like about Asking Radio, and especially the sports show? Tell us what you feel about the sports show, and every other thing that you can say about Asking Radio, you can tell us. We'll also open the line to talk about sport. Generally, we're talking about sport, but you can also dive into that. Let's go into the latest in the world of sport. That is, we'll bring you the latest in the sporting world right now. Okay. The chairman of Lobby Stars Football Club of Makurdi, Dr. Philip Nongo, has assured supporters of the management readiness to return the club to the Nigerian Premier Football League, that is the NPFL. Sorry about that. After playing home matches from the Nigerian National Football League NNFL this season in Benue State, Dr. Nongo, who appreciated Governor Hyacinth Alia's commitment to supporting Lobby Stars amidst the demotion, added that Alia's effort had already boosted morale for the return of the team to the top flight soccer league next season. Nongo disclosed also that the governor's resolve to complete renovation of the Aperaku Stadium and refix the McCarthy Stadium timely justified expression of the confidence that those home matches would be played in Makurdi and other parts of the state. He added that management was recruiting energetic and disciplined players, particularly home boys, to replace older ones, believed to satisfy the yearnings and desires of the governors to develop the local talent. Nongo stated equally that the management of the engagement of Bala Abubakar as technical advisor would drive the Makurdi team back to the NPFL Super Class. On the part of the coach, Bala assured of his commitment to take Lobby Stars to the promised land after appreciating government and people of Benue State for letting him back to the club. Following the conclusion of the qualification round for the women's 200 meters, 100 meters hurdle and the men's 400 meters and shot put, organizers of the Wonder Diamond League have officially confirmed the final standing of Nigerian athletes. Only Favor Ofili and Toby Amusan have secured spot in the prestigious final scheduled to take place in World Class C meeting in Zurich next weekend. Ofili, who began her Diamond League campaign at the 9th stop of the 15-leg series, concluded the qualifiers in 8th position in the women's 200 meters with a total of 13 points. While the 8th lane is typically reserved for a wildcard entrance, either local or international, Ofili had been granted a place in the final in accordance with the Diamond League regulation. Ofili now stand on the brink of history, aiming to become only the second Nigerian athlete, male or female, to win a Diamond League trophy, following in the footsteps of Toby Amusan. Amusan, the reigning queen of 100-meter hurdles, faced no such uncertainty despite finishing 5th in the Lausanne with a time of 12.82 seconds. She amassed 27 points overall, securing second place behind Grace Stark, who leads with 35 points. Only Ofili and Amusan advancing Nigeria's hope, which rest on their shoulders as they prepare to compete among the world's elite in Zurich. And back to our topic of discussion. As the football season enters the second week, how would you rate your club from the match they have played so far? I don't want to talk much today. I don't want to go into background, giving so much background. This is what we are just discussing today. And I also want to give space for our callers, especially our sport callers, to tell us, as we are celebrating Asking Radio at 3, they should also tell us what they feel about Asking Radio. You can call us and tell us what Asking Radio has done for you, and also what do you enjoy most about Asking Radio. So you can call us on our studio lines on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. And you can also comment on our Facebook handle, that is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We'll be here to read your comments live. Asking Radio is 3. I can't just stop talking about it because I am so happy about it. So you can call us and tell us. Actually, now we are talking about the Premier League, the what is it called, the Italian League, the Bundesliga, the French Ligue 1, and the Serie A. So far, the league, even in Nigeria here, the league is on. The whole league have started. So you had great expectation for your clubs, and after 2 weeks, we can see a lot happening. Some are moving forward, some are faltering, while some are still to hit the gear. So, for your team, what do you feel after 2 matches? How have you seen them play? A lot of clubs played this yesterday. Chelsea played, and today a lot of clubs also played. There are some matches that is left for Super Sunday tomorrow. But for the ones that have played so far, your club, tell us how you've seen them, and not all, but rather, how do you see them playing? Your expectation for your club, are they actually meeting your expectation? Yesterday, Chelsea did what a lot of people felt that it can't happen, but it did happen yesterday. Chelsea thrashed West Ham 5-1. 5-1. The goals were just flying in, left, right, center, blue. They beat West Ham blue, black, yellow, green, purple, and so what is your take? I want to hear from Chelsea fan. Busy Brain called the other time last week. He said he was not satisfied with what he saw against that is Chelsea against Crystal Palace. That wasn't what he expected. But this week Chelsea have played. What is your overall take on Chelsea? How about Newcastle? Sorry, not Newcastle United. Manchester City against Tottenham. It's one of the big games of the weekend. A lot of people were looking down on Tottenham. Tottenham are not going to win any trophy this season, but Thomas Frank is actually rebuilding Tottenham to be a powerhouse in London. Out of nowhere, nobody expected it. A lot of people that are into betting, they never saw this coming. And Tottenham defeated Manchester City 2-0. So what are your expectations for your teams? What are you seeing them playing this play so far? Call us, let us have your say. Call us on our studio lines on 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. Comment also on Facebook, like our page, follow us. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi, and I'll be here to read your comments live. The network, I don't know what's happening, but keep calling. You eventually pass through. And so far, Manchester City were defeated by Tottenham 2-0, and Bournemouth also won 1-0 against Wolves, while Brentford defeated Aston Villa so far 1-0. While Burnley defeated Sunderland 2-0. Right now, Arsenal versus Leeds match is going on. So what do you have to say about the Premiership or even the other leagues so far? What can you say about it? Call us on our studio line. Call us on our studio lines. That is 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again, 0903 648 5868. And like I said earlier, when you call, you can also tell us about as Asking Radio is 3 years today being on terrestrial radio. It has been existing before now, but after getting the license to broadcast on terrestrial radio, we are 3 years today. So what has Asking Radio been doing for you? What is that thing that you love about Asking Radio? Call us and also tell us about that, and let us let us know how you feel. Checking the live scores, I'm just seeing Arsenal right now are winning 3-0 against Leeds. 3-0 against Leeds. So I want to hear from the fans of Arsenal, the fans of Chelsea, the fans of City, the fans of Tottenham, the fans of Manchester United. Manchester United are having their match next, that is tomorrow, and also Liverpool are also playing. They are not playing this today, they are also playing later. So what is your take on your players this season? Call us, let us have your say, let us hear what you have to say. Let me check Facebook if we have any message on Facebook. No, we don't have any message here on Facebook. You can also comment on our Facebook handle. Like I said earlier, I will also read your comments here live. So so far, let's just take a look at Chelsea's match yesterday. Chelsea defeated West Ham 5-1, and a lot of people are talking about the young player that came in from Brazil, Extervo. He came in for Kopama, who that is the training before they go into pre-training. He had an injury, and they didn't want to risk him, so he was benched. Then eventually this young man had to come in, and Chelsea are just over the moon. I don't know, the young man played so well yesterday that I think we have a new kid on the block in the Premiership. I love the way he played. I like it when you see players hold the ball, going to take on defenders. The last time Chelsea had a player like that was, I think, Eden Hazard and Williams. Those are the players that could hold the ball and take on players. The other players that from then we know are players that are just good knocking the ball around. This time around, we Chelsea have that kind of player. So I want to hear from the Chelsea fans. How did they see the match yesterday? Is that what they are expecting their team to play throughout the season? Do they think that this team can actually sustain what they've been playing or what they are playing? The last match they played against Crystal Palace, it didn't go well for them, and Chelsea struggled all they could. They couldn't do anything. But this time around, they played against a West Ham side that they had to beat comprehensively. What about Manchester City? They are tipped to be among the best clubs in England, and they are also tipped to be, let's say, one of the title contenders. Somebody said last time that Arsenal are not title contenders, Arsenal are title pretenders. But with what you've seen the City side play, are they actually title contenders or title pretenders? For a Tottenham side that to beat them 2-0 unreplied. I saw one of the goals. It was so annoying. I was just wondering what Pep Guardiola would do to that goalkeeper. Trafford is his name, and somebody actually said that you went and signed a player that his name is Trafford, and you are not even as afraid of what is happening at Old Trafford. Maybe this one is New Trafford. The Old Trafford and the New Trafford. What is happening? So we saw what Tottenham actually did to Manchester City. Are Manchester City genuine title contenders? We thought that last season, maybe because of the injury and Haaland also losing form, that this season he will be back. But at this point in time, right now, Manchester City are already losing. That is surprising. You can call us and tell us what you feel about this. You can tell us your take about your team this season. How are they playing so far? So far, so good. They say that so far, so good. How is your team playing? Tell us, especially the Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans are doing well right now. Let's hear from you. Call us on our studio lines 0903 648 5868. I'll take the number again 0903 648 5868, and let us have you say. You can also comment on our Facebook handle, that is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. We finally have a caller. Hello. Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Benjamin Kuji.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Dennis Ihare. I'm an Arsenal fan watching my team demolishing Leeds United already. 4 goals to be, and we are going to make it like 7 because we don't want to take chances on anybody.
Woo!
We already have Eze in the bag. So and still more players are still coming because we don't want to see a situation whereby we could give excuses for injuries or anything. So every position now, once we see that you are limping, we'll change you and put another person. Yes. So we have Liverpool next week to determine who is really going to click. Man City have lost 1 or 2 of their major players, especially it will take them time to recover from the Kevin De Bruyne, and then They are still, really from the shock of last season and how they were not able to get anything. It is not quite unusual with them. But the reality is coming home to roost. Man United, of all people, that has always been a club that was, in all competitions for many years. They are crawling now. It will take time. So this is our season. We're going to shine. Whether the enemies like it or not, we are going to buy more players. In fact, after
you still going to buy more players?
Yes, 1 or 2. We don't mind buying maybe 2 or 3 again, because we want a situation whereby every important position on the pitch we have 2 or 3 players in that position. So there will be no excuses. We are talking about the depth of the squad, and this is what exactly we are going to do.
So
it's unfortunate that the people will be feeling bad, but this is our own system.
So far, so good. What would you say about your club generally?
Our club, it's a work in progress. People say that even though we're able to get to the Champions League semi-finals last year, we're not able to get it across the line. We came second, like twice in successive seasons. But as it is now, we are going to, make amends for all these disappointments that we've had over the years. And then with what the board has done. In fact, our former coach, Arsene Wenger, and I want to agree with him totally that if he had this kind of support that the board is giving to Arteta now,
he would have won.
Definitely would have won. He would have even won the Champions League. He said so. But basically, it's too early in the day to say anything. But I am saying that. I wish my club and every other person well. I don't wish anybody to get any excuses with injuries. Let people be fit so that we can play and see.
Yes, you win the best with all their players.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Mr. Dennis Yare.
Yes, and then what we discuss, I think I will be giving you a call within the week, and then let me see how we can be able to. I don't want to say it to the hearing of everybody, but definitely I'll see you and I'll call you and I'll meet with you.
Okay.
And then I'm still celebrating. I think we're going to go we're 4 up, and I have to drive somewhere quickly, pick something. But I'm coming back to see that it finished like 7 or 8-0.
Okay. Asking Radio is celebrating 3 years on terrestrial radio. What do you have to say to us? What do you like about Asking Radio? Please, a quick one.
Asking Radio is a permanent radio station that has been, tuned on my car. And then every other radio apparatus in the house and everything. I always make sure that I listen to Action Radio, and I appreciate what they are doing. I wish them, I wish you guys the wisdom of King Solomon to succeed. The radio station will outlive even the promoter, the owner, his children, and the wife, their great grandchildren. It will become just like BBC and
Amen.
And other things. That's my prayers.
Amen.
I even said it yesterday, and I still repeat and I stand by it.
Amen. Thank you very much for that one, Mr. Hiare.
God bless my brother, Mr. Kuji.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'm getting my 3 points are in the kitty already.
Go and enjoy.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, that is Mr. Dennis Hiare, and he's an Arsenal fan, ardent Arsenal fan. We have another caller. Hello. Please move away from your radio set. If not, it's so loud we can barely hear you. Move away from your radio set and go on.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Go on.
What I like about Asking Radio, because they give me great news.
Wow.
And it makes me feel lively and know what is happening in the world.
Wow. All right.
So I love the channel so much, and I wish them a happy celebration.
Thank you very much. So what's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Caleb. I'm calling from Makudi.
Where in Makodi?
Benue State.
Where in Makodi?
North Bank.
Okay. Do you have anything to talk about sports?
Yes.
Which club do you support?
I support Chelsea.
So how have you seen Chelsea play this season?
They have played great. They made me proud. I even love them so much.
Okay.
So thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for calling.
Thank you. Hello.
It's like, okay, thank you for that what you said about Asking Radio and your club Chelsea. I think we'll be going to the next segment, which is the yesterday result, tomorrow's fixtures, and what's happening currently. Yesterday result, Kenya played, that's in the CHAN. Kenya played on penalty. They defeated Madagascar. They defeated Madagascar 4-3 on penalties, while Tanzania played a 1-1 draw with Morocco. In the English Premiership yesterday, like we said, Chelsea defeated West Ham 5-1. While today, so far so good, in the CHAN, Senegal defeated Uganda 1-0. Sudan versus Algeria is currently going on 0-0 and it's half time. In the English Premier League, the early kickoff, Manchester City versus Tottenham. Tottenham defeated Manchester City 2-0, while Bournemouth Bournemouth won 1-0 against Wolves. Brentford also defeated Aston Villa 1-0, while Burnley defeated Sunderland 2-0. Currently, Arsenal is 67 minutes defeating Leeds 4-0. And maybe tomorrow's fixtures, we'll just talk about that tomorrow. If not, our time is far spent. I think this is where we'll call the show a day. And I'll see you tomorrow on SPEEDy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Tomorrow we'll talk more about football, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's from me over here, Benny Kuji, saying, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah.